Welcome to our second lesson. My name is Sekina Adeleke, the lead instructor at Abike Okekoin's Academy. Today's lesson in our beginners crochet class has to do with stitches. We want to begin to learn stitches. Remember, our last lesson was how to tie a slip knot and how to form foundation chains. So let's get started. But before we move to the first type of stitch, which is a single crochet, we still have to tie the slip knots, lay our foundation chains before we now move to stitch 1, which is the single crochet. Now let's get started. I have my yarn as usual. I want to tie my slip knot. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. We have gone past that stage. My slip knot is tied. Now, for me to form the chains and for us to be able to learn properly, we are going to have 15 chains. Now let's begin to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now I have my 15 chains already. You can all see. Now, how do we start our single crochet? We have laid foundation of 15 chains. Now, if you want to start the single crochet stitch, chain a 16th one, which will serve as our first single crochet, a 16th one. So we are going to move into the 15th chain. You can see, put your hook into the 15th chain, pick the yarn with your crochet hook, pull it out of that 15th chain. There you have 2 loops on your hook. Then you pick the yarn again and pull it out of those 2 loops. That's single crochet. Let's do it again. Put your crochet hook into the 14th chain, grab your yarn, pull it into that 14th chain and bring it out. You have 2 loops. Pick your yarn again and pull it out of the 2 loops. There you have a single crochet. Now let's do this again. Put your hook into the 13th chain, pick your yarn, pull it out of the 13th chain. You have 2 loops there. Pick your yarn and pull it out of the 2 loops. That's another single crochet. Let's do this again. Move into the next chain. You see the reason why I said you shouldn't make your chains too tight. If those chains were tight, it would have been difficult for us to move into those chains. Pick your yarn, pull it out. You have 2 loops. Pick your yarn, bring it out of the 2 loops. That's another single crochet. Let's do this again. Into the next. Pick your yarn, pull it out. You have 2 loops there. Pick your yarn, pull it out again. So this is how we are going to continue till we get to the end. So let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this till we get to the last chain. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. We're almost there. So this stitch is called the single crochet stitch. single crochet stitch. Yes, I've gotten to the last chain, so I've come to the end. So this is what you get at the end of the single crochet stitch. This is what you get. Now we want to turn our work. I'm going to chain one, then turn your work, turn it, so that we can do the same thing for the next row. We just completed row one. This is the first row, so let's do the second row together. Chain one, turn your work. Now you don't put your hook in this first stitch anymore. Why? Because that chain one serves as what? The first single crochet already. So let's just move into the next loop. Pull out your yarn. You have two loops there. Pull the yarn and bring it out of the two. Then move to the next one. Pull out your yarn, bring it out. Put your hook in the next hole. Pull out your yarn, bring it out. Put it in the next. Bring out your yarn, pull it out. And in the next, bring out your yarn, pull it out. Move into the next. Bring out your yarn, pull it out. Move it into the next. Pick the yarn, pull it out, and bring it out of the two loops. Let's keep doing this till we get to the end. So that is that about our single crochet stitch. Single crochet stitch. Single crochet stitch. Single crochet stitch. And in my last stitch, if your stitches are too tight, you will have problem locating the last stitch, so we need to be very careful. So that brings us to the end of the second row of our single crochet stitch. So see you in the next video for double crochet. Thank you.